You are standing at the edge of another year, another clean calendar, another promise to yourself, and deep down, there is a quiet, uncomfortable question stalking you. Did you actually become stronger this year, or did you just get older? Because time does not care about your intentions. It only records your actions. The Stoics understood this brutal truth long before podcasts, productivity apps, and motivational quotes flooded your screen. They were not interested in comfort. They were interested in power, inner power, the kind that does not collapse when life punches you in the mouth. If you are tired of repeating the same year in a different outfit, these 7 Stoic habits are not optional. They are weapons, simple, ruthless, effective. Practice them in 2026, and you will not recognize yourself by the end. Let's begin. Habit 1. Start every morning with voluntary discomfort. Most people wake up and immediately reach for comfort. Warm bed, warm phone, warm lies. The Stoics did the opposite. They trained themselves to choose discomfort on purpose. Cold water, early mornings, physical exertion, silence. Why? Because a man who only functions when conditions are perfect is weak. Epictetus said, "First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." Cold showers are not about hygiene. They are about dominance over impulse. That moment when your body screams no and you step forward anyway rewires you. It tells your nervous system who is in charge. Think of Batman training alone in the cave, or Guts from Berserk swinging a sword too heavy for his body. Strength is built where comfort dies. Start your day by doing something hard. Before the world asks anything from you, you prove something to yourself. Habit 2. Control your mouth before you control your life. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Be strict with yourself and tolerant with others." Most men destroy their credibility with words long before their actions ever get tested. Complaining drains respect. Explaining signals insecurity. Oversharing weakens mystery. Talking when silence would have been lethal is how authority leaks away. The Stoic habit is restraint, and restraint is a skill. Speak less, speak slower, speak with intention. Let your words carry weight because they are rare. I once knew a man on a job site who never raised his voice, never argued, never justified himself. He worked, observed, and stayed quiet. When he finally spoke, everyone stopped moving. Not because he was loud, but because he was uncommon. Silence builds gravity. In a world addicted to noise, notifications, and endless opinions, your calm will unsettle people. That discomfort is respect. That is power. In 2026, stop narrating your life. Let your actions do the talking, and let your silence say the rest. Habit 3. Write every night like you are on trial. Marcus Aurelius ended his days with brutal honesty, not affirmation, not journaling for vibes, self-interrogation. What did I do wrong today? Where did I lie to myself? Where did I choose comfort over courage? This is not self-hatred. This is self-respect. Every night, write a few lines. No audience, no filters, just truth. One man I coached did this for a year. He told me something chilling. He said it felt like standing naked in front of a mirror every night. But after 6 months, his excuses disappeared. He could no longer hide from himself. That is the point. The Stoics believed character is built in private, not in moments of applause. If you want to transform in 2026, hold court with yourself every night and pass judgment fairly. Habit 4. Remove one vice relentlessly. Do not try to fix everything at once. That is how nothing changes and frustration wins. The Stoics believed in focused discipline, not scattered effort. One weakness at a time. Alcohol, porn, junk food, endless scrolling. Procrastination disguised as planning. Pick one, then declare war on it without negotiation. Seneca warned that luxury weakens the soul, not because pleasure is evil, but because dependence makes you fragile. I knew a guy who quit social media for 6 months. No announcement, no goodbye post. He just vanished. When he came back, his face looked sharper, his voice calmer, his thoughts clearer. In that silence, he had built a business while others were busy building opinions. Cutting one vice creates momentum. Momentum builds identity. Identity changes everything. In 2026, become known to yourself as a man who finishes what he starts, even when it gets uncomfortable. Habit 5. Treat time like blood. The Stoics were obsessed with time because they understood something modern culture hides from you. You are already dying. Seneca wrote, It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Every pointless meeting, every empty conversation, every night spent numb instead of growing is time you will never recover. This is not about productivity. This is about respect. Ask yourself daily, would I trade my life for this? In the movie Gladiator, Maximus moves with urgency because he knows the clock is running. That awareness makes every step decisive. In 2026, protect your time like a warlord protects territory. Say no without guilt. Walk away without explaining. You do not owe access to your life to anyone. Habit 6. Prepare for loss before it arrives. This one separates men from boys because most people live in denial. The Stoics practiced negative visualization on purpose. They imagined loss, death, failure, betrayal, not to suffer in advance, not to be pessimistic, but to be unshakable when reality strikes. When you truly accept that everything you love is temporary, you stop gripping life with panic. You stop clinging, you start appreciating with clarity, you move differently. You become dangerous in the best way. A man who has already accepted loss cannot be controlled by fear, threats, or emotional pressure. I once spoke to a firefighter who told me the calmest men he ever worked with were the ones who had already pictured the worst-case scenario before the alarm went off. When chaos hit, they moved cleanly, decisively, almost cold. Emotion came later. That is Stoic strength. Prepare your mind now in quiet moments, so life cannot break you later when it gets loud. Habit 7. Act with honor when no one is watching. This is the foundation everything else stands on. Stoicism is not about looking disciplined in public or performing virtue for approval. It is about being disciplined in silence, when there is no audience, no praise, and no consequences waiting if you cut corners. Returning the extra change when no one would notice. Keeping your word when breaking it would be easier. Training when motivation is dead and excuses feel justified. Walking away from temptation quietly without announcing it, without seeking validation. Marcus Aurelius ruled an empire, commanded armies, and still reminded himself daily, if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. In anime like Vinland Saga, the strongest characters are never the loudest or most dramatic. They are the ones who live by an inner code even when the world is burning around them. In 2026, become loyal to your standards, not your moods. That loyalty will shape your character, your confidence, and every decision that follows. Here is the truth most people avoid. Transformation is not dramatic, it is silent, boring, repetitive, but by the end of 2026, if you live these habits, people will feel something different about you. They will not be able to name it. They will just know you are not the same. You will walk slower, speak cleaner, decide faster, and when life tests you, and it will, you will not panic, because you trained for this. Now ask yourself the Stoic question that cuts through all excuses. How much longer will you wait to demand the best of yourself? The year is coming whether you are ready or not. Choose wisely. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more videos, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.